Great performances in that film, especially from our star of the month, Anthony Quinn, who won that year's Best Supporting Actor Oscar. And back with me to talk about Tony Quinn and his life and his career is his widow, Catherine Quinn. Now, would you say he was a dedicated actor? I mean, was acting the most important thing in his life?
Yes. Yes, it became the most important thing in his life. I mean, he thought early on that he wanted to be a painter and a sculptor, but he realized how much he loved acting, and it was definitely the most important thing. And he was a very disciplined actor, and his work showed it. He would study, and he would, I mean, I think a lot of people, he was always concerned about the respect an actor got. It wasn't considered a respectful career, and he wrote an autobiography about his young self tormenting him. So the ghost of his young self coming back to torment him because it wasn't up to the expectations of what he wanted to be when he was a young boy. He wanted to be a great Michelangelo or a great, build great houses, and so an actor was never what he thought he was going to be.
Right.
But it turned out to be the love, really the love of his life, and he took it very seriously. And I think being the human being that he was, and you knew him personally, you knew what and not just a caring, but very interested in human beings, and traveling around the world and learning about people and learning them much more than just scratching the surface. And I think that's why he was able.
Tell about Tony and spiders.
Tony and that he wouldn't even kill a spider. That's what
he'd let you do that.
He would let me do that.
Yes.
He didn't actually want me to kill them. He wanted me to pick them up and throw them out the door. He hated to kill anything. So he didn't have a violent bone in his body. He was a very tender.
Which one would never suspect, because he was so dynamic as an
Very
actor.
opposite of the of the roles he was often made to play on film. I think the closest one that came to what he became was Zorba, because it was a very caring human being.
What do you miss the most about him?
I think I'm a very solitary kind of person, so I just spend a lot of time. I like to write. And he was very outgoing, and so we traveled around the world, and we met a lot of people.
So good mix.
A good mix.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was great, and I liked when I liked when he did these things and didn't make me do them.
But you do them very well.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
well, we're going to move
much
on
better at it
now.
Okay. Right.
Don't go away. Catherine and I are going to be back with another great performance from Anthony Quinn. This time he's on the island of Crete with Alan Bates and Irene Pappas.
Tonight on Turner Classic Movies, Star of the Month Anthony Quinn takes Alan Bates under his wing as Zorba the Greek. Then Quinn is a friend of Van Gogh in Lust for Life. And Ann Sheridan hits the dance floor with Anthony in City for Conquest.